Hello, Dr. Joe here. So in front of me here, I have got grapefruit as well as freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. These two come highly recommended. Why? Well, it's because they're packed with lots of nutrients. The problem with them though is that they do interact with quite a number of medications. So in this very video, I've got a list of medications that the grapefruit and the grapefruit juice do interact with. And what I have done is lump these medications into different groups for easy comprehension. More importantly, what I have also done is offer you alternatives where possible, because your doctor can then prescribe the alternatives for you. So, what are you going to get? Well, you're going to find statins. Not all statins are affected. I give you alternatives as well. What else? Well, you're going to learn about the blood pressure medications and some other cardiovascular medications that are affected by grapefruit juice and grapefruit, as well as the safe alternatives to use. You've got that on offer. Anything else? Well, how about the anti-anxiety medications that are affected by grapefruit and grapefruit juice? It's all in there, and I also offer you alternatives too. What else? Well, anti-allergy medications also offered. What else? Well, blood thinners are also there, as well as erectile dysfunction medications. All of that is coming up. How about we dive straight in? So the first group of medications that are affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption are the statins, but not all statins are affected. These three are the ones that are affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Simvastatin goes by the brand name Zocor. The other one is atorvastatin, which goes by the brand name Lipitor, is equally affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Lovastatin goes by the brand name Mevacor, is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. But do not be disheartened, because I've got alternatives for you that your doctor can prescribe. And here they are. Pravastatin, which goes by the brand name Pravachol, is safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Rosuvastatin, which goes by the brand name Crestor, is safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Flavostatin, which goes by the brand name Lescott, is also safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. So these statins are fine compared to these other ones that are affected. So that's the first group of medications. Let's move on to the second group of medications, and that will be heart and blood pressure medications. And here they are. These are the ones that are affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Felodipine, which goes by the brand name Plendil, is affected. In fact, felodipine was the first medication that interacted with grapefruit juice that prompted investigations to all other medications that I have on this very list. This happened in 1989, just a bit of history there for you. So, felodipine leads the way in terms of drug interaction with grapefruit juice. Next is nifedipine, which goes by the brand name Procardia or Adalat, is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Nicardipine goes by the brand name Cardine, is also affected. Nitrendipine goes by the brand name Baypress, is affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. And Nisoldipine, which goes by the brand name Sola, is also affected. Now, do I have alternatives for you? Yes, I do. And here they are. These ones are not affected. Amlodipine, which goes by the brand name Novask, is okay. Okay, you can have your grapefruit juice with your Novask and you will be fine. Diltiazem, which goes by the brand name Cadizem or Tiazac, is equally safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Verapamil, which goes by the brand name Carlan or Verilan, is also safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. So that concludes the heart and blood pressure medications. Let's move on to the next group of medications. And these are the anti-anxiety medications. And we have a fairly long list here. Sertraline, which goes by the brand name Zoloft, is affected. Buspirone, which goes by the brand name Bospar, is affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Diazepam, which goes by the brand name Valium, one of the oldest anti-anxiety medications,
on the planet is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Next is midazolam. Versed is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Triazolam, which goes by the brand name Halcyon, is affected. Alprazolam, very popular, goes by the brand name Xanax, is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Do I have alternatives for you? Yes, I do. And here they are. Fluoxetine. Okay, fluoxetine goes by the brand name Prozac, is safe to use with grapefruit juice. Paroxetine goes by the brand name Paxil, is fine to use with your grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Escitalopram goes by the brand name Lexapro, is also safe to use with your grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Clonazepam goes by the brand name Clonopil, is also fine to use. Florazepam goes by the brand name Dalmane, is safe to use with your grapefruit or grapefruit juice. So that represents the anti-anxiety medications, the ones that are affected and the ones that are not affected. Next, we move on to the anti-allergy medications. Fexofenadine goes by the brand name Allegra or Telfast, is affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Loratadine, that goes by the brand name Claritin, is also affected. Diphenhydramine, which goes by the brand name Benadryl, is also affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption. Now, the difference between these anti-allergy medications and these other medications that are affected is that the anti-allergy medications, in actual fact, what happens is that when you consume your grapefruit juice along with them, you reduce their effectiveness as opposed to the other ones where you have higher doses of these medications being present in the bloodstream. So huge difference. Now, do I have any safe alternatives to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice? Unfortunately, I don't. I suspect cetirizine might be okay, but I couldn't confirm it from my research. So, it's not something that I can say with confidence that cetirizine, which goes by the brand name Zetec, will be fine. Okay, but it's probably worth trying. But the thing to note again is that for anti-allergy medications, you're not going to have an overdose. You're going to have reduced effectiveness. Now, the next group of medications to talk about that are affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption are the erectile dysfunction medications. And in this instance, one has to be very, very careful because you could end up with terrible side effects when you consume them with your grapefruit or grapefruit juice. So here they are. Sildenafil, Viagra, is affected. Tadalafil, Cialis, is also affected. Vardenafil, Levitra, is also affected. Okay, you need to be careful with them because you could end up in the emergency room because of terrible side effects that you may experience if you consume these medications with your grapefruit juice. Now, do I have any alternatives that are safe to use with grapefruit or grapefruit juice in terms of erectile dysfunction medications? No, I couldn't come up with any, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Next are the blood thinners. Okay, the blood thinners, which ones are affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice consumption? Warfarin, which goes by the brand name Coumadin, is affected. Rivaroxaban, which goes by the brand name Xarelto, is affected. Apixaban, which goes by the brand name Eliquis, is also affected, as well as Clopidogrel, goes by the brand name Plavix. These are all affected by grapefruit or grapefruit juice. So you want to be careful with them as well, as your blood may become too thin and you could end up with terrible, severe bleeding when you consume these medications with your grapefruit juice or just eating the whole grapefruit. So something for you to note there. Now, do I have any alternatives? No, I really couldn't come up with any as well for the blood thinners, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Okay, so what is happening here is what we call nutrient drug interaction. Okay, nutrient drug interaction. So, have you been affected by the nutrient drug interaction concerning grapefruit and any of those medications that I mentioned in the video? Please go ahead, leave your comments down below, okay? I want to know if you've been affected previously by this very concept. So I'm hoping that you got some value from this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. You got any questions, any comments regarding the content of this video presentation, go ahead, leave your comments or questions down below. I think that's about it for this very video. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.